Hopefully they weren't recording that part. So hi, I'm Janet Kennedy. What was I going to say? Hey, I love to win prizes, and everybody knows that I have door prize mojo. I'm really lucky. So when the opportunity to register to win a chance to be at Ignite for the 3rd time, I couldn't say no. But I thought, oh, they'll never get this because I said I was going to be a social media smartass. But I'm like, no, I can't do that. You'll ruin your career. My first Ignite experience was talking about $5 is change, a personal philosophy where $5 to you and me is just change. But to a micro charity or developing country, $5 can change a life. My second visit out here was talking about life and grabbing it, and life as a banquet, and go out and do new things and take a chance and experience how awesome the triangle is. Because there are awesome, awesome things to do, like dressing up at the North Carolina Museum of Art, like you're in steampunk. It's really cool. So, winning. Here I am. Can't say no. You can't stop me. However, it's about social media. So I want to talk about something in social media that I think is really important. And oh, guess what? It's social. Let's be friends. Let's have a good time. Let's do something really fun. Of course, I bit off more than I could chew because suddenly I'm like, man, I actually have to have a presentation and say something important. So that's kind of a problem. However, we'll work through this together. Just know that I'm the comic relief. Laugh at anything you want. Steve Martin is an idol of mine. I believe very strongly that, you know, we can all be wild and crazy guys. And that in social media, have a good time. If all you're doing is pushing out your latest blog post or talking how serious your business is, I'm not interested. However, I do want to say my Facebook philosophy is unless you called me up on a Saturday night and said, let's go out and have a drink, you're not a Facebook friend of mine. That's where people see me, well, like in corsets and stuff. You don't need to go there. So we're not going to be Facebook friends. But we can be other kinds of friends. We can be networking friends. We can be Twitter friends. We can be LinkedIn acquaintances and be very professional. But we can have a really good time through social media. So let's start off with a couple of guidelines. All right, you guys know hypocrites, right? So the philosophy of when you're going out there in social media, first, do no harm. If you're out there to be sarcastic, to hurt, to, you know, poke a stick in it, see, that's not very nice. And the F-bomb, if you're dropping the F-bomb, you're not in my feed. I'm sorry, it's just not cool. It's mean and rude and not very polite. However, I do have to concede that there are occasions when I want to express something. So I always rely on my very good friends from Battlestar Galactica, and I frick and I frack and I frig. And there are opportunities where you can express your anger, your upset, your frustration, but not necessarily go all the way to the F-bomb because, you know, we are actually leaving a digital footprint and our kids are watching what we do, so, you know, straighten up. So here's my philosophy of tweeting, mine. About 25% is marketing, team-up, cool stuff going on in social media. 25% are nonprofits because they're awesome and we can change the world, but only if you all help me do it. Oh, and there was some other stuff. Talking about local events, and also then talking smack talk. And here's an example of a typical Twitter feed for me. I'm smack talking, I'm talking local events, I'm talking all of the above, small marketing. So that's how I roll in Twitter. The reason is, when you have a problem, hey, I'm trying to put this presentation together, can somebody help me? Boom, 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 boom. And I had 4 people interacting with me, sharing ideas and helping me out, willing to do whatever it was going to take to solve my problem. Love him. Shane Johnson, he knows how to have fun. Every Friday he says, let's dance. And he posts some kooky, odd, weird, strange dance video, but it gets you in the mood for Friday. Another one of my friends, Greg Ing, he always asks on Monday, how was your weekend? What's your one-word weekend? Now, not everybody had a great weekend, and sometimes that comes out, but it's a way to interact and be personal and be friendly and actually develop relationships, which then when we come here, we meet each other and we're like, hey, I like you. A funny way to have and a thing going on in Twitter is you're watching a stream and suddenly people are talking about something. A couple of years ago, someone put together all the profiles from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and they actually reenacted the day, moment by moment. It was fabulous. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about getting to know you. Be a person, be friendly, be real, interact, be charming. But most importantly, what I really want you to do is be yourself. Be a real person that someone actually might want to actually get to know. That's me and all my many guises. And so my advice is,
get it?
Be yourself.